Get ready to be inspired by endless ideas to beat the heat and some beautiful getaways. This is DXB Today.
Evening all, welcome to yet another edition of DXB Today. I hope you're all doing well. You might have noticed, if you've opened a door, window or otherwise, summer is definitely here. And so is the heat and the humidity. But that is absolutely no excuse whatsoever to be having yourself a boring indoors summer, because we've got ideas, we've got suggestions for you and for the kids, and of course all the big kids at heart out there as well.
He means himself. For those who like to dress up, we have some fashion inspo for summer. And Faris has been around town checking out all of the activities, from the Emirates Golf Club to a sleepover at the Green Planet Dubai.
We'll also be showing you my exclusive interview with world-famous Dutch DJ and the nicest human ever, Armin Van Buren, about a mega event happening right here in the city you do not want to miss. Now, Dina, I know you've been thinking about summer probably way in advance when it comes to the kids. What have you got planned?
Well, we just came back from something incredible that I'll tell you about a little later. But in a couple of days, I'm going on an adults-only trip to Seoul, South Korea, with the hubby and a couple of our friends. So I am very excited. I have not planned a single thing, and I usually organize everything. So I'm very excited. I'm going to show up as a guest and spend 9 days away.
Amazing. So, wow. You're travelling, no, Tom?
Yeah, but no. Yes, I am. I'm getting away for a little bit. But I'm always conscious of, and especially for people that are tuning into this, etc., you know, a lot of people going, oh, okay, so they're getting away, but what about me, etc. And I've, you know, for all the years that I've been here, etc., there have been times where I've been away for the entire of the summer, and there's been summers where I've been here for large parts of it as well. And one piece of advice can always proffer, and I think this is the perfect year for it, given so much going on, is do it. Because this is the perfect time of year to do it. You get great deals. There are fewer people doing it around town, etc. as well. You get the opportunity. The roads are a lot quieter, venues are a lot quieter, etc. So if you are here, and for the time you're here, if you're not away, etc., make sure you take advantage of going to that restaurant that you've always wanted to go to. Go and stay in that hotel that you've always wanted to stay in. Drive down a road you've never driven down before. Is that an activity or not?
Wow, I didn't know you were such a motivational speaker.
I'm not.
No, the staycations are a great idea, though.
Price-wise.
The
rest of the year, you're paying double what you would be during the summer months. So
I mean, the rest of the year, you also do get to enjoy the beach, but the pool's great. I'll give you that. There's a kids' club, there's a pool, there's entertainment, there's lots of good restaurants.
There is that, but just stay on the sea and you'll be fine, won't you?
Yeah, look, for me, I can't get involved with the kid chat because I'm not a parent. But for me, I really see summer as kind of like resetting, recharging, spas. Amazing. Indoors, you get to relax, you get to take your friends and family. That's an activity in itself, so that's where I'll be. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I think it's the little sort of personal indulgences that you might, you know, you're not... We all know, and how many times have you heard this on DXB Today, that, you know, we live in a very, very busy city, and we live in a very, very busy place where you work hard, you play hard, time is of the essence all the time, etc. And then during the summer, you've got a little bit of time where you can sort of do the things you want to do.
Yeah. Enjoy your residence.
Get involved, yeah. Hopefully we're going to give you a couple of opportunities to do... Oh, we didn't even ask you. That's very rude. Are you sticking around or not?
I'm sticking around. I'm travelling. I'm doing bits and bobs, so I'll be in and out. But
you're going to Cambodia. Come on, that's exciting.
Yeah, I am. I'm so excited for that. My mum's 60th, so looking to celebrate. But I'll be back in town and getting back to work, I guess.
Back to work, back into the swing of things. Yeah, so there is plenty for... I am conscious of it, because I know that this year... flights are certainly more expensive than have been in previous years as well, and that is obviously putting a little bit of a pressure on a lot of people. But if you're in that boat, worry not. You've got plenty to keep you busy here, and keep it locked to DXB Today to keep you updated with inspiration. Not from us, three gurus of all things activities, but thankfully we've got a real expert on the show tonight as our guest co-host. A visionary of a go-to guide for the curious Middle Eastern traveller, searching for beautiful places, things and experiences to do. So let's find out who today's guest co-host is.
Hi, I am Isabella and I am the founder and editor of Near+Far magazine, which is the Middle East's newest travel magazine and brand. And I'm here to talk all things summer travel, share with you a couple of tips, even if you're doing a last-minute trip, and some up-and-coming destinations.
I mentioned that Isabella is an expert in the field, former editor of Condé Nast Traveller Middle East, and will be joining us shortly to share some great travel ideas. But before that, time to turn our attention to one of Dubai's top destinations for golf, dining and a load of fun as well. Faris stopped by for a visit at the Emirates Golf Club. Let's check it out.
It's summer across the UAE and it's getting harder and harder to do some outdoor activities. Luckily, there's a whole load of indoor activities that you can do at Emirates Golf Club has you covered. And I'm going to be checking out everything you can do indoors right now. Now, one of the biggest sports phenomenons in the world has to be paddle. And you don't have to stop during the summer months. You just have to come to Emirates Golf Club because you can play indoors in the AC. And of course, there's a state-of-the-art gym, fully air-conditioned, which means you can burn calories without burning yourself. And if you don't want to get involved with this newfangled paddle, don't worry, because there's still traditional squash rooms and the echo is really nice. Hello! And of course, one of Dubai's top attractions is right here. We're talking about Top Golf, where you can come and try your hand at the driving range and see how far you can get your golf balls and if you can hit the target. And you might think it's a bit hot. Luckily, the bays do have air conditioning. And there's so much for the kids to do here as well at Top Golf, like the summer camp, which starts on the 3rd of July, and not to mention the bunker where we are right now with arcade games, VR, toys that you can win, and so much happening right here at Top Golf. And of course, when it comes to food, you are spoiled for choice with some amazing restaurants like Jones the Grocer and where I am right now, Spike. And you can end your day getting some vitamin D by chilling next to the very refreshing cooled pool, enjoy the rays and get yourself a cold drink as well.
It's so nice to see Faris doing some physical activity. I went paddle with him the other day and trust me, he needs it, so it's good to see we put him to work. I want to say welcome to Isabella to the show. So Isabella, founder and editor of Near+Far. That is, it's an incredible magazine which has just moved leaps and miles.
Thank you.
So tell me more about Near+Far and how it all started and why you decided to do it.
Of course. So, like Tom said before, I was an editor of Condé Nast Traveller Middle East, and I've been a travel editor and journalist for 10 years. But while I found, I was pumping out great content and we have amazing media brands here, people were constantly still asking me where actually is the best place to eat or the best place to stay, where actually is a curated list. So Near+Far was kind of born out of being your stylish, discerning, well kind of travelled friend almost. So if it's on Near+Far, it's going to be good. It's going to be a trustworthy, good place. It's beautiful things, beautiful places. Doesn't have to be very expensive. I think we very much assume here that luxury is very expensive, but it's all types. It's boutique, it's guest houses. Yeah, it's everything.
Now, Tom just mentioned how expensive flights are this summer, and they cost a bomb. So, whether it's budget airlines, budget staycations, what are your recommendations for people trying to not go nuts on the...
Yeah, I mean, everyone's noticed, right, how expensive flights have got this summer. So I think it's, it's look places that you wouldn't normally go. So I'm looking towards the Balkans this year. So Fly Dubai, Wizz Air, you know, we were so blessed to have these budget, low-cost airlines. And they take you to places, they take you to the usual, they take you to Mykonos, they take you to Santorini, but they also take you to Georgia, to Albania. So Georgia has an incredible resort town called Batumi, which is, you're going to get the Black Sea, you're going to get the coast, you're going to get all, you know, the cosmopolitan vibes, but it's not going to be as expensive. The Albanian Riviera is really having a moment this year. So the Albanian Riviera is kind of where Croatia was about 10 years ago. You know, when Croatia, everyone was talking about it, and then now Croatia has become a really big and quite expensive travel destination. But Fly Dubai, you can fly directly into the capital of Albania. It's bordered by Greece. It's bordered by Montenegro, so you're getting that same topography. And there are incredible resorts there opening, the pebble beaches, the pine forests. So I think, you know, just go out of your comfort zone. Don't automatically think, I have to go to this incredible Greek island. I have to go to Italy. I have to go, you know, to Europe. I have to go to the Med. Think a little bit more, and you'll get good deals.
To that point, though, that you made, and I think it's a very valid point, that there is an assumption by a lot of people that you're going to pay over the odds for flights, even when you move here in the first place. This year, for sure, exactly as Dina's saying, I mean, the prices you know, the airlines, they've been through a tough time over the last couple of years. There's no big surprise that we're seeing the fares that we are. But that assumption that it's only expensive air flights. I mean, is there the ability to shop around or not?
Do you know what? I think this year is harder.
Yeah.
I definitely notice a change. You know, I'm sure we all do. Last year it was very easy to get a return flight to Greece for under 1,000 dirham. This year, even on our budget airlines, it is quite hard. But like I was saying, to these places like Albania, to Georgia, you can still get return flights for around, you know, 1,500 dirham, which compared to the flights to the Western Med, which are 5,000 return, you know, you can get them. And look outside, you know, look at Fly Dubai. Fly Dubai flies to Milan for about 2,500 dirham return. OK, Milan isn't a great summer destination, but where can I go from Milan? I can jump on a train. I can go to Naples. I can go to Rome. I can go to Florence. I can go to, obviously, the lakes. Lake Como is very expensive, but there are other lakes. So, you know, don't be so in your box and be like, I'm flying to Milan. I have to go to Milan. I'm flying to Rome. I have to go to Rome. Explore, go on maps, see how long it's going to take for you to drive or get a train to somewhere. You know, you can get these deals, you can.
And with Near and Far, what I find interesting is so many things out there and resources that tell us, you should go here, you should go here. And I never trust them, to be honest. I feel like, is this just a paid sponsorship? Is that why they're mentioning them? So with you, you're quite particular about what you put out on Near and Far. And it's a trustworthy process, I believe.
Yes. I would say, I mean, 90% of the places on Near and Far I have been, or I know people who have been. And it is, I'm quite picky, I'd say I'm quite discerning, so everything on there kind of has my stamp of approval. I also am the Academy Chair for the World's 50 Best Hotels, which is launching this year for Middle East and Africa. So, you know, I've stayed in a lot of luxury hotels. I know hotels, I know places. So I think, with Near and Far, it's that trustworthy, it's a friend, it's a stylish, well-travelled friend telling you the best places, rather than a big mass media brand, which they're great, they serve a purpose, but you're really going to get the edit of where is the best.
Now, if you were to recommend one staycation here, the UAE.
Oh my gosh.
Just one to try. Just quick.
Okay. So a couple of weeks ago, actually last Eid, when we didn't go away, I felt, we should be going away, but I thought, no, we'll stay in the UAE. We went to Qasr Al Sarab by Anantara Desert Resort. In my head, I've wanted to go for so long. I thought, it's so long from Dubai. It was actually only a 2.5-hour drive. It was incredible. And I think they're probably going to do a staycation deal, or they will be doing one. So, I think, you know, there's so many places, it's like, it's too much, right? But
can I ask you for a travel hack?
Yes.
So I've got a friend. I'm just asking for a friend, all right? Got a bit of an issue. Got, obviously, family going over to the UK, or a family going over to the UK with Emirates baggage allowance, which is very generous.
Yes.
And then during their stay, they might be going over to Europe as well on a cheaper airline or a budget airline who have a smaller travel allowance. I mean, is this one of the sort of problems in terms of travelling? Do you really need to plan ahead at the moment?
I think you do. You know, maybe airlines would have been a bit more lenient back in the day, but I feel like they're definitely not now. This is also why it's great to look at trains and cars. And, you know, can you get there by train from the UK? You can get to Europe by train. You know, it's way more sustainable. They're a lot cheaper. You don't have to worry about baggage limits. But yes, I mean, unless you want to wear everything with you when you go through the airport.
We've all been there,
which you can try. I mean, yeah, we've all done it, loaded everything into the pockets. You're like a Michelin man. But
go to Greek island.
Yeah.
Like 14 jumpers or something like that.
Do the needful. Anything for fashion.
Do the needful.
Yeah, carry-ons. Yeah, that works. Thanks so much, Isabel. We're so happy to have you on the show today.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
We'll keep referring back to you. Right, well, the discussion has just begun. For now, coming up after this, we share activities to keep your kids busy this summer. And boy, do we need the advice, so don't go anywhere. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are joined in the studio by the CEO of a family-friendly mobile app in the UAE that connects parents with entertainment, education, and after-school activities. Welcome, Simona Agolini. You always say it so much better. The CEO of Qidz mobile app.
Hi.
Now, I feel like I could do this introduction myself because I use your app so much, but tell us a little bit about it just to start things off.
Hey, well, thanks for having me back. So Qidz is a mobile app, as you said, that basically aggregates everything that's happening in the city so that you can find the best things to do with your family. You can find camps, you can find fun days out, you can find after-school classes, and basically we just want to make parents' lives easier.
And I know we're going into the summer heat right now, so we want you to give us some of your best tips for the summer.
Well, isn't it that time of year where you kind of, as a parent, you're thrilled because you don't have those early morning wake-ups, but you also know that you've got 8 weeks to fill. So I think that, you know, UAE again and Dubai in particular have amazing activities on offer. You've got camps that you can send kids to. You can go to indoor activities like the aquariums. You can take day trips. I mean, I can talk to you about any of them. So tell me what you want to hear more about.
Just before we sort of dive into the micro, just from a macro point of view, it is a challenging time of year, isn't it? Because the kids have a long school break on at the moment. Many people are lucky enough to get away for a large element of that. But at the same time, you know, you're trying to factor in your annual play if you're a working mum, working dad, etc. How much leave you're going to take during that time as well. But, I mean, compared to other cities around the world, are there enough activities on our door to do?
I think it really depends on you as a parent, what you are looking for your kids. I, as a parent, want to make sure my kid does something that's entertaining but also like semi-useful.
Edutainment.
So, yeah, exactly, edutainment. So there are lots of really great sports camps around that I sign my daughter up for. One of them is, for example, AIS Athletics, where you learn, you know, all the important things of athletics, but it's combined with a lot of fun. You know, I think the Museum of the Future have launched a camp this summer, which is about teaching them about space and about exploration and sustainability. So you can sign your kids up for camps, whether it's a day or a week or 3 weeks. That's kind of up to you.
I mean, so I don't have children, but a lot of my friends in the UK do. And obviously summer, they've got the summer holidays, they can come over. It's a good time to come and visit Dubai on paper. But they're always very worried about, you know, will my children be able to let off energy? Are they just going to be inside the whole time? And okay, they're going to spend a lot of time indoors, but are there places that they can burn off this energy, let off steam? I know you mentioned sports clubs, but say I'm kind of going back with my friends and I say, okay, well, there is this for your children to go to. Where would you kind of say, you know, a handful off the top of your head?
So I think if you want some indoor space to run around, play around, I mean, I think I mentioned it last time I was on the show, Aya. Aya is incredible. It's this immersive experience in Wafi. You could spend a good 2 hours. I was there recently, and the kids were doing gymnastic poses in all this kind of crazy area, so that's a fun area. You've got Treehouse, which is on Blue Waters, which is a mix of trampolines, laser tag, mini golf, etc. For younger kids, you've got Kidzania in the Dubai Mall, Green Planet. You know, you can go and learn all about the animals and run around there. So there's such a broad range of activities here in the UAE, and that's not even talking about the theme parks, which still operate, IMG or Dubai Parks and Resorts, which have a kids go free for kids under 12.
Oh, we got the annual passes to Dubai Parks and Resorts, and I can't tell you how much we have milked those passes.
What about the kids? Do they enjoy it as well?
Yeah, we do go without them sometimes, but we won't. Like, we go most weekends. It just makes, you know, financial sense. And there's enough indoor areas right now. And then they have the what is it called? The new Neon Galaxy. So we get free access to that now too. Just saying, somebody should be giving me free passes.
So Simona, I want to talk to you more about the app, because I understand from a parent's point of view it's quite time-consuming to find something or somewhere to take the kids and to essentially plan out their week, plan out their 6 weeks, whatever it may be. But with your app, I love the feature of the search and the, finding out the specific interests of your kid, and it takes you straight to those activities to do. How helpful has that been in the whole process, and what's the feedback been?
Yeah, so we developed this because we as parents ourselves couldn't find what we were looking for. That's kind of how it originated. But we're very consumer-centric, so we really do. We run loads of focus groups, surveys with parents, and we get feedback, and that's how we've improved the app over time. So there have been specific features, like there's a map on the app where you could just click on the map and it says where you are and what are the activities around you. So for tourists coming into town, that's an amazing feature. We have cashback, so we also give money back in the wallet, which obviously helps the pocket, so you don't spend as much, and you can use it for your next purchases. So we include a lot of different elements to try and meet the consumer need.
So I was going to ask about, from a financial perspective, how you can save money with the kids. Now, you mentioned the cashback. What are some other ways? I mean, I think you have bundle deals on birthday parties and...
We do. We have a variety of things. At the moment, we have got a Kids Saver Pass where for, I think it's like 289 dirhams, but I might be wrong. You can get access to 4 or 5 different venues. So you can go to Oli Oli, you can go to adventure parks and cafe. There's 4 or 5 things in there, which is an amazing, good value bundle deal. And if not, we tend to have unique deals with our partners. It doesn't always mean it's the cheapest in the market, but it tends to be a unique deal that we've got that is better for the wallet.
Are there any new destinations that we need to be aware of this summer that have come to market?
Well, I think you guys covered it recently, SeaWorld in Abu Dhabi. That's an amazing new place. I'm a big fan of Abu Dhabi in general. There was a place that I don't know whether you've heard about, but it's the Auto Museum, the National Auto Museum. And basically, they've got like 200 vehicles, from vintage cars to huge Dodge trucks to... it's just fantastical. So that's something that, is off the beaten track. That's cool. And then I'm also a big fan of Sharjah, where you can go to the Rain Room, which I don't know if you've done that, but it's an experiential venue. You can go to the Science Museum for 15 dirhams, or you can go to the House of Wisdom, which is a library, and it's free. So there's all kinds of places to visit and see in the UAE.
Dina, taking down loads of notes right now.
It's okay. I've got her on WhatsApp.
Also, I want to thank you so much for being here. And Kids app, Dina's already got it, but everyone at home should definitely get it. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Now, speaking of activities for the kids this summer, the Green Planet not only has a unique summer camp in their biodome, but also has overnight camps over the weekends. Faris stayed over to find out more.
Do you love camping but can't stand the summer heat? Well, the good news is you can now go camping in the rainforest, and you don't even have to jump on a flight. You just have to come down to the Green Planet. Yes, camping in the rainforest is back right here at the Green Planet because it's very hot, so you can have the camping experience right here inside this incredible rainforest. And the best part is, you can see the animals behaving in a way that you won't see them any other time of day. First of all, there won't be as many people at the Green Planet. Second of all, you can see how the animals behave at night. Some of them will be sleeping like the monkeys, but some of them are more active. That means you could see the likes of the giant foxes flying throughout the biome. You get a special tour with special infrared lights, so you can see the animals, but they can't see you. It's a little bit scary, but it's so exciting and educating. After the night tour, you're going to enjoy an amazing buffet dinner, and this is where you're going to be sleeping, the gorgeous, comfortable Green Planet tents, where you get to fall asleep in pitch black to the sounds of the rainforest. It's not just about overnight camping here at the Green Planet over the summer period. There's also summer camp in the rainforest. If you want to keep your kids entertained, then you can send them here every single day from Monday to Thursday to become junior explorers. From ages 5 to 12, they can interact with the animals face to face. They can also learn about sustainability and everything that happens right here in the biome. Now, with both experiences, camping in the rainforest and the Green Planet Summer Camp, there will be animal interactions, and here is one of them, and a senior biologist here at the Green Planet, Katie. So, What are we looking at right here?
So this is a bearded dragon. Her name is Delilah. You'll be able to meet lizards just like this one, as well as a snake and some hissing cockroaches.
Ooh, cockroaches. They don't run really fast, do they?
Not these kinds. It'll be a pretty cool experience all around.
And they're safe with kids and all that stuff.
Yes, absolutely. Completely safe.
There's so much to do, so much to see here at the Green Planet, whether you want to camp overnight, whether you want to entertain your kids during the day, or if you just want to meet some amazing animals like this, definitely should come by this summer season. Ooh.
Has he got back from the Green Planet or not?
I think he's still there.
Still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, hanging out with the sloths.
Yeah. Where he belongs.
It's a great experience, I tried to book it myself last week without the kids, but they wouldn't have it. So we left it be. Right. Time now for us to have a little bit of a roundup. What's this? It's the buzz out there in the city. So we need somebody who knows exactly what's going on. And on this occasion, that is Dina.
Yes, that's it. That's my grand intro. Thanks a lot, Tom. All right. Well, the next Dubai Summer Surprises is set to begin on June 29th, kicking off more than 2 months of raffle draws, retail promotions, gastronomy deals, and a lineup of family-friendly activities across Dubai's mall and shopping centers. Now, first on the calendar is actually a 2-day concert at the Coca-Cola Arena. This features Arab musicians. We're talking Hussein Al-Jasmi, Kadam Al-Sahir on July 1st, as well as Saudi Arabian singer Mohammed Abdu on July 2nd. And of course, music platform Anghami's series of weekly concerts, this is amazing, Beat the Heat, will also be returning to the agenda at Dubai Media City all summer long, baby. What do you guys think?
You know what? This is different. This is very different. This is different from, and I know that regular viewers to this show will know, I know what he's going to say now, it's in all the years that I've been here, blah, blah, blah. But it is, because usually you get this massive exodus during the summer, but equally, and I was talking to a couple of guys in the music industry, a couple of DJs, a couple of music bookers as well, and they said they've never seen summer so busy here in Dubai as this year, for gigs, for major events that you were saying there, etc. Ordinarily, you'd see a lot of that talent going over to Europe, going over to other places around the world, trying to pick up gigs. But this year, the talent is staying. Why? Because there's demand, because there's enough people staying here who want to go to those events, and they're just getting booked left, right and centre. So
well done, Dubai. What do you think?
I mean, I think it's fantastic. Summer's such a great time to see and get to know the city that we live in. You know, it's so busy in winter. It's so busy when all the tourists are coming in. So actually, summer is a really great chance to be able to go and do these things, to get, even, you know, outside of summer surprises, to get restaurant bookings, to go to beach clubs, to do all of these things. And, you know, Tom, like you said, the last couple of summers that I've been here have been so busy. Everyone says, oh, Dubai, everyone leaves during summer. But I'm, you know, waiting for that to happen, but it's not at all.
It's definitely changing, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely
I feel like not only is the demand there, but I also feel like we have the space to do it now.
Yeah.
Venues have created the spaces in order for us to enjoy as much as we can outdoors for indoors.
To create these kind of outdoor-indoor spaces.
Exactly.
And I mean, usually it would be just outside the beach club, the pool, or you're inside in a dark space, you know, you're not getting any sun. Whereas now there are so many places with floor-to-ceiling windows, they're so bright, they're so airy, you actually feel like you're outdoors, but you're not.
Equally for gigs, we've got the arenas now, haven't we? You know, which are purpose-built indoor venues where you can have massive concerts and events like that.
I mean, we love going to Ski Dubai during the summer. There's nothing more like boiling outside and broiling inside. What was the bad dad joke that you said? Sorry.
I was wondering if there's any DJs playing at Ski Dubai this
probably, actually.
Didn't they do an event there?
And they have movies there as well.
They have the snow cinema, snow cinema.
And that's great, because it's utilising and using that space for the purposes of the summer, etc.
I mean, we go nuts on movies, I have to say, during the summer. It's like back to back to back, and there are a lot of good new movies out. But yeah, I'm impressed with Dubai, and I'm so happy to hear that, because we're going to actually be stuck here for about a month in the middle. And yes, between summer camps and Aya, with Aya Universe that she recommended, and there's quite a few new platforms in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, in Sharjah. So we're picking up. We're doing well, guys. Good for us.
No shortage of things to do.
No.
Right. We will be right back after a short break with a bit of fashion inspiration for you. Fashion inspiration for the summer, no less. So we'll see you in a jiffy.
Welcome back. Our next guest in the studio has her pulse on what's hot and what's not this summer. Please welcome personal stylist at Wear That, Tania AbuZeid Dabur. Hey, Tania, how's it going?
I'm good.
I just reached out to someone from your team yesterday because I was like, hey, I'm traveling and I really want to look cute in my pictures. So what do you have for us today?
Well, I mean, we just launched our summer fashion. We had our summer fashion show last week, and it was like such an amazing event. We had like our clients coming in, and we had like our brand ambassadors, and even like some influencers, and we launched our summer fashion full fling, and we're ready for you. Yeah, if you're wondering how you wanted to like upgrade your summer wardrobe, I wanted to actually give you some tips and talk you through some summer trends. So, for example, if you're looking at our fashion show and you're looking at this season, the trending looks that we're seeing are, for example, matching sets. So I'm wearing a matching set today, for example. Whether it's printed, whether it's just full color, whether it's linen, it's just on fire. And it's a great way to actually upgrade your wardrobe because it's such a staple piece for the summer. You can actually mix and match. You can wear the bottoms with a different top. You can wear the top with different bottoms. You can even style it up and down. So I could like literally take this look out to dinner, or I could wear it to like a beach club and I can like leave the buttons open, wear my swimwear, you know, lots of ways to style matching sets. So put that on your shopping list. Next would be cargo pants. So we're seeing the 90s trends coming back in style, and cargo pants are not going anywhere. They're very big this season, and even like just utility in general, like multi-pockets. Whether it's tops, bottoms, we're seeing them on the runway, and they're a must-have summer piece now. If you want to look elevated and stylish, but you still want to be practical, I think invest in a nice pair of cargo pants.
Yeah.
And then we're looking at crochet. Obviously, crochet is not going anywhere. I feel like crochet has become sort of like this classic, right? You have to have crochet, whether it's bags or accessories or even shorts, skirts.
You're saying all these things like you must have them. I'm like, I don't own a single thing that you just mentioned. I am still on my same skinny jeans that I've been in 30 years.
Dina, you've upscaled your fashion game, I'm sure.
I've got a pair of cargo pants you can borrow if you want. But they're from the 1990s, okay?
We will make it work.
Vintage.
So Tania, the thing is here, what I love to play around with is accessories. And, you know, I feel like it was last summer we had scarves and people were like, you know, plaiting scarves into their hair. Tom has no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah. But how important are accessories this summer in making your whole outfit complete?
Obviously, accessories are literally everything, right? So with scarves, for example, I would use scarves as a bandana. So I would love to like style a scarf as a bandana, wear my linen set, some nice slides, and then you're good. You know, you can even wrap a scarf around your neck as well with like a nice summer suit. Obviously, you can swap your blazers for like a waistcoat because it's like too hot right now. Yeah. And then obviously get your raffia bag. You need the raffia bag, a nice pair of summer slides, and then you're good to go.
Dina's panicking.
Yeah.
I was like, it's like she's speaking another language. By the way, this is why I wear that, right? This is why I use their service. They send me a box, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. They're like, tie it. They're just, I need like a video, and then they send me a video with like how you like tuck things in, and then you tie it into a bow, and this is funky. And I'm like, but it's missing pieces, and they're like, it's in style now. I'm like, wow, I really feel old, guys. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, we're big on style hacks.
I really struggle with summer dressing. I don't know about you, you know. I don't just want to wear floaty floral dresses all the time. I want to look cool, I want to look stylish, but I also don't want to wear shorts. I want to be elegant, I want to be a bit more modest. So, like, tell me, are there pieces that I should be buying that aren't just, you know, the long maxi dresses? Co-ords, I love this. I'm going to go Google co-ords and buy as many as I can. But what would you say, you know, for someone like that who struggles with summer dressing?
I mean,
what are the kind of key...
So, for example, like I said, waistcoats, right? So they're very big and they're very trendy right now, and you can totally style them either with a maxi skirt. You can style them with a pair of jeans, with shorts. You can even, if you're not comfortable with styling them on their own, you can wear a t-shirt under. So that's definitely one piece to invest in. Yeah. Summer dresses, and then we have obviously you can look into kind of being on trend through colors. There are summer colors that are trending this season, like cobalt blue in general. Lavender is really big. And so, yeah, there are different things you can look into. You just call me and I'll hook you up.
Yeah, I will.
They'll send you that box.
Yeah, we'll send you the box.
Well, thank you, Tania, so much. Now we all know how to look this summer, Tom especially, in those co-ord sets. But over to you, Isabella. It's been a pleasure having you on the show, but we would like to put you to the test. It's called DXB in 60.
Okay.
We're going to ask you as many questions as we can and hopefully get you to the top of the leaderboard.
Okay. Yes, let's
Time
go.
starts in 3, 2, 1. What is the name of the film allegedly based on the famous Vogue editor Anna Wintour, featuring Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway? Confessions of a Shopaholic or The Devil Wears Prada?
The Devil Wears Prada, but I
Correct.
feel like the other one could also
Potentially,
go.
yeah. Which personal stylist from Where That did we have on as a guest today? Is it Tania AbuZeid or Simona Agolini?
Tania.
Correct. She's sitting right there.
Yeah.
What golf and dining destination did we feature on today's show? Dubai Golf and Equestrian Club or Emirates Golf Club?
Emirates Golf Club.
Correct. Guest Simona shared Qidz summer camp options. Which app can we book them in from? Is it Qidz app or DSS app?
Qidz app.
Correct. Where can you experience overnight camping in a rainforest right here in Dubai? Is it the Green Planet or the Butterfly Park?
The Green Planet.
Correct. When does Dubai Summer Surprises kick off? Is it June the 29th or the 1st of July?
June the 29th.
Correct. And which outdoor attraction is famous for its underwater zoo? Is it Dubai Aquarium or the ice rink?
Dubai Aquarium.
Correct. Time is up. There you go. You did well. You got 7 points.
Do I win?
There, Isabella. So, we have no prize for you apart from pride and absolute.
I'll take that.
Yeah, exactly. Up on the leaderboard, you go with a score of 7. Well done, Isabella. And look, I think that there's a lot of people that try their hand at DXB in 60. You did well.
I mean, I got 4 marks.
Yeah.
Can you get any better?
No.
No. Well, unless you get 8. So yeah.
Let's send more questions. Yeah.
Isabella, can't thank you enough. Thanks so much indeed for
Thank
guest
you.
co-hosting. Tania, thank you very much indeed. And both enjoy your summers, whatever you're up to. Coming up, do stay with us here on DXB today. Why? An exclusive interview with the indie fusion band As Per Casper. And of course, today's big prize giveaway. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to DXB today, where we are joined by yet another incredible entertainer. As Per Casper, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, look, I want to know and get straight into it. You have released an EP called Flow. Tell me more about that EP. Is it released yet or not?
One of the tracks is released, and we have 3 tracks coming up this summer, so I'm very excited about it.
Okay, so tell me more about your music, your vibe, your flow. Where does it come from and what's the inspiration?
So I think it's safe to say that our music is very much a fusion of everything that I love and everything that I am, really. I am Arab, but I grew up with a huge Western influence, and you'll find that in my music as well. I do a lot of bilingual tracks. I do some all in English with a bit of Arabic in the music, and then vice versa. I will do a Arab vocal track with Western instrumentation. So it's very much a fusion, especially with this EP Flow. I've teamed up with a producer in LA, and he's an incredible artist. And he has an R&B background, I have an alternative background, and we've created this genre called alternative R&B.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just pretty much coming together with people with different backgrounds and creating very unique sounds, you know, having all the recipe include his culture, my culture, his background, my background, what we love musically. It's great.
And it's what the UAE represents as well, such a mix of cultures. I find artists find it really difficult to fit into a box of a genre.
Yeah.
And you having to create your own genre, is that something that you were quite conscious of, that you tried to do, or did it just naturally flow?
It's happening naturally now, right? Back in the day, I'm an 80s kid. Back in the day, you used to like one genre. You had way less genres to like. And now there's so much good music out there. And you find yourself liking things from so many different, you know, sounds and genres. And I guess whether we like it or not, that is going to seep into what we create, you know?
Well, look, I'm excited to hear your sound. Can you tell us where people can find you online and where they can see you performing as well?
Yes, of course. As Per Casper is available everywhere on all the music platforms, YouTube. Working on a website. I did it myself. It's not great getting someone to do it professionally.
We love the grind. We love the hustle.
DIY, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Well, look, I'm going to let you get ready. Thank you so
you.
much for being here. Looking forward to that for sure. But for now, an interview that I had with the incredible Dutch DJ, an absolute legend, Armin Van Buren. He spoke to us for DXB today. Welcome. I'm with the legendary Armin Van Buren right here in Dubai at the beautiful Burj Khalifa as we reveal Untold Dubai right here in the city. Armin, how are you? Welcome. I've said it to you earlier. You're basically a resident here.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I spend a lot of time in Dubai. Yeah.
You spoke about a beautiful history and relationship that you have with Dubai. Tell me about that and how this city has just been so beautiful for you.
I remember coming here the first time in 2006, playing my first show, and I already felt that something was in the air. At that point, parties were only, I think, in hotels and stuff, but the energy was so unreal. And there was a lot of people coming from countries like Beirut, like Abu Dhabi, even from Egypt. Like, there's so many fans, you know, and I was really blown away by it. So I've been coming back to Dubai pretty much every year, and I saw the nightlife grow, you know. It became way more professional. Also, I love to come here because you guys have such amazing food, for example. Like, some of the world's best restaurants are here. And then it's a really great time to spend with your family. I noticed how great this country is for just having a holiday.
And I know you could go on and tell us for hours and hours how much you love Dubai. It is the best in the world. And speaking of number ones in the world, the first festival here in Dubai, Untold. What a beautiful, beautiful movement to bring to the city, a country that needs it and wants it and yearns for it. Tell me about how that all came about and the relationship with you and Untold.
Well, I want to stress that Untold is not my festival.
Yeah.
I have a very special relationship with the people from Untold. Of course, everybody can throw a party, but Untold does it really well. But the party is never made by the production. The party is always made by the people. And this is pretty standard to say maybe, but you can have the biggest production in the world. But if the people are not having a good time, it's not going to work. And Untold, I've played Untold only 5 times. But all these sets were legendary because I had so much fun, you know. So when I go and play an Untold set, I'm not like, oh, what do I have to play? I'm stressed. No, I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to share this music with the people because these people are really there for the music. And you know why? Because the first 2 hours of my show, I play in the dark. So it's more easy. You have the production behind you and the LEDs and everything great, looking great. So that helps the show, helps the atmosphere. Then it gets light. And people are dancing in the sunlight, you know. This is more difficult because you don't have like a big LED screen to rely on or pyrotechnics.
And lastly, with the people, I mean, you're a role model to so many. You coming to Dubai is going to open the eyes of so many young artists and DJs who want to be doing what you're doing. Advice for any kids out there that want to be the next Armin Van Buren?
Well, the best advice I can give you is teach yourself how to make your own music. Don't try to copy me. I mean, it's easy to look at how I make my music because there's all kinds of tutorials online. I've done a masterclass. I recently made a track online for fans to see on my YouTube channel, which was a lot of fun to do. It's good to watch and to get that knowledge, but try to put something of yourself into the music, something that is unique, something that hasn't been heard before. Of course, if you make a track, it's wise to make a track that other DJs want to play. The quickest way to the top is to make a track that appeals to other people, that people can sing along to or dance to, or that has something recognizable. And yeah, that's probably your best bet.
Amazing. Well, look, we are so looking forward to Untold, and we will see you in February. Thank you so much for your time.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Armin Van Buren. I'm so excited for Untold Dubai in February 24. You are watching DXB today.
Look at Nimi go, rubbing shoulders with all the celebrities. So tomorrow's the last day of DXB today before we go off air for the summer. So we've been giving away prizes every single day this week to remind you of how wonderful we are and you are. What are we saying? We are and you are.
Yeah, you might want to get a pen and paper for this one because you might want to make a list because tonight we're going all out. We're giving away 500 dirhams for you to spend at Rent Your Wardrobe. Tick. We've got another 500 dirham voucher for pre-loved and a bit of vintage fashion at Bazaara. Tick. Plus an F&B voucher for people down at City Social for a feed that's worth £2,000. Tick. So all you need to do to get your hands on all of those, basically we're just clearing the cupboards before summer, get down to the Instagram page, to buy one Instagram page, find the competition post and let us know why you want those things.
Yeah, that would be nice. We'd also love to hear from you, so make sure you use the hashtag DXB today to let us know your favourite episode so far. Now, we've all been really busy, and Tom, as much as I'd love to know about you, Dina? You just came back from the trip of a lifetime. I need to know more. Where were you? What were you doing?
I actually think this may have been, no, this was hands down the best family trip I have ever taken. So we went on the first ever Disney Dream Cruise in Europe, and it was incredible. It was 7 nights. We went to Italy, France, and Spain. Guys, I cannot explain to you how massive this cruise is and what an incredible time we had. There was a water park. There was a theater with unbelievable shows, a pool with an outdoor cinema, all you can eat. The dining, the food was amazing. You could watch the latest Disney movies. I saw The Beauty and the Beast in theater. It was better than any Broadway show I'd seen. For me personally, I had an unbelievable time. You could leave the kids at the kids club, best kids club I've ever seen, specifically on a cruise. And you could leave them there for 10 hours a day. And all this was just on the cruise. And then you could also, you would get off and, you know, with kids, and I know, Tom, you'd agree with this, it is so hard to travel from place to place and actually see these different cities. And to be able to go to Pisa, to be able to go to Rome, and to be able to see all these different cities and just spend the day there when we were actually docked, and then be able to get up on the same Disney cruise. Know that we're going to have an unbelievable time, whether we're on board or off, was just the trip of a lifetime. So this is going on for this summer and continuing on board. It was packed. There was not a single room left, and it was the best time we have had.
Can you go if you don't have kids?
You absolutely can. So I was really, really surprised. Tom, you wouldn't believe this. I don't want to say half, but it felt like to me that a significant number of the, I want to say clients there, the passengers, that's right, were on there without kids. So a lot of girls, I felt like in their 20s, a lot of Disney fans. I mean, there are all these adult-only sections. So when we were taking the kids to the kids club, we were going to the jacuzzis, we were going to the gym, there was a spa, we were going to see a movie, go see a show, and there's an itinerary all day long where you could learn how to juggle, learn to be a comedian, learn how to do arts and crafts. We just had the most unbelievable time.
You keep saying we, Dina.
We, I should mention.
My question is, who had more fun? Obviously, the whole family had fun, but in terms of ranking, who had more fun? You or the children?
So when I told, my kids had actually been saving their money for the last couple of years to go on a Disney cruise, and they'd watch the documentary. So when I told them, and I put this on Instagram, and it was pretty big because my son could not stop crying for an hour when he found out we were going. It was the trip of a lifetime for him. But I have to say, I already knew I was going to be excited. My husband and I are huge Disney geeks. I think my husband Omar was the most taken aback and most pleasantly surprised, because when we say we're going on a family trip, a family vacation never feels like a vacation. It feels like a trip. Yeah. And we had people looking after our kids. We had amazing food. It wasn't like theme park food. It was really gourmet dining. We'd eat whatever we want. He was working out in the morning. So we just had, highly recommended. A lot of people who were on it were from the GCC and the UAE, so something to watch out for.
Oh, I love that.
Hard to top that one, but top that we must, because, folks, that's a wrap for now. That is. Wishing you all a great summer, whatever you're up to. Listen, if you find that you miss us over the long summer months, then all you need to do is head down to our YouTube page and watch any of our previous episodes. You can find them all there. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for a bit of a special episode with some of our favourite stories, curated especially for our season finale. Think bloopers and all. We'll be back with all new episodes for you sometime in September. So have yourself a great time till then. Keep your eyes peeled as well down on the Dubai One social media pages for all the latest on Season 3 of DXB Today. For now, though, ladies, thank you very much indeed, Dina.
Thanks,
Neems,
Tom.
thanks for everything, for what has been an amazing season. Thanks to all of you for being such loyal viewers. And it is, well, to play us out one final time this season, before Season 3, it's over to, as per Casper.
التقينا تحت المطر بالخريف، تخبينا بين الشجر، كان الوقت لطيف، ورجعنا للبيت، كانت نهاية هذا الديت. حاكيني when you're lonely، حتى لو 6 in the morning، بيجي لوين ما تكوني. حاكيني And I know this on the nights when you're lonely. Pick the phone up and call me, and then I promise I won't leave. حاكيني when you're lonely, حتى لو 6 in the morning. بيجي لوين ما تكوني حاكيني. مرقتي حدي ودرتي بيدي بترجاكي لو فيكي تعيدي. حاكيني when you're lonely, حتى لو 6 in the morning. بيجي لوين ما تكوني حاكيني. حاكيني when you're lonely, حتى لو 6 in the morning.